We actually only
Oh,
we only just got to our hotel. We've been flying to Salt Lake City. We're doing a signing here. This
nice.
yeah.
I'm liking your sweat. Is that a sweater, sweatshirt?
A t-shirt.
Green Ranger. Is that your favorite?
I had to admit, yes, but I love the other Rangers too. Don't get me wrong.
Well, nice to see you again. What's happening?
Well, 2 years ago, since all this happened, I've kind of been stuck at home, but now I'm back at work full time. So things are slowly getting back to semi-normal, but so that's what's going on. How's everything going with you two?
Good. We've been very busy traveling around all over the place doing signings and conventions. So that's been really fun.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back into it because, again, like you said, with that couple of years, oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
A couple of years of not being able to do it. We really appreciate it. So
That's awesome. I appreciate that you're doing that because it means a lot to me and to other people as well. It's a great thing.
Where are you located, Peter?
Arlington, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. We're planning on getting out there at some point.
Yeah. Have you been to any conventions or any signings?
I've only been to Fan Expo, Boston, and Rhode Island Comic Con because Rhode Island's actually not that far from me, but that's about it. Last in November of last year, I got to meet your co-star Blake Foster, and then I have already met I met Walter Jones in person, but I actually got to meet him by doing this like for GalaxyCon and yeah, and since these 2 years, I've been doing these video chats because I just enjoy doing them, and I just like you two, I decided to come up with my own YouTube channel just to put it out there for the general public.
Good for you.
Sorry about that. My phone was ringing.
That's okay. It's actually my my YouTube channel name is called Sloop Dog. So when you saw my name, that was me.
Okay. What's your real last name?
Sloop, SLOP.
Okay.
So what is your YouTube about?
I just post these. I do these different video chats, and I just put it up there. So I got to talk to a number of different people from like JDF, Rob Paulson, Henry Winkler, and so many other people.
Henry Winkler.
Love him. Yes.
So sweet.
And he's a great guy. And he was actually surprising was my biggest hit out of the other ones I've done. But I enjoy doing all of them. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a great idea. That's a really great idea.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have more lights where we could look a little bit better. We just finished traveling, everybody.
Don't judge us.
That's okay. But I also really enjoy your channel as well. And I haven't seen all of them, but I did see the ones where you had the triplets of who played the Gold Ranger, and I really liked how you had Angela, who his friend was Tweet. I thought that was really great, and I didn't know that happened to, but that was really powerful.
Yeah, she's a beautiful person. We plan on we're going to probably interview her for our podcast. We have to figure that out with her.
Yeah, I was thinking about her today, actually.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Go on. No, go on.
I was going to also say happy 25th anniversary to Power Ranger Turbo, the movie.
It's been 25 years. It's so crazy.
I can't believe it's been that long. It makes me feel old because I remember my mom took me and my friend to go see that in the theaters, and time is flying.
Yes, I know. For us too.
Swiftly.
It's hard to believe.
Swiftly. Yeah. So what are some of your aspirations this year as far as coming to conventions? Are there any outside of Rhode Island and the ones that you've been to that you plan on coming to?
Well, for now, it's just going to be those two because, but I'd like to maybe someday to go to one in San Diego in the near future.
Okay. Yeah, they haven't had that for a couple of years. So,
yeah.
What about New York Comic Con? That's a bit closer to you.
Yeah, but I had to get there by train. I don't have a car, but I mean I could fly down there and or take the Amtrak. But I hear it's very expensive. Hotel is very expensive, but for me, Boston and Rhode Island is very convenient, and the one in Rhode Island is pretty big, like New York.
Yes. San Diego hotels are pretty expensive too,
Yeah,
especially during San Diego Comic-Con. Very expensive.
definitely. And I have some guest ideas. I think it would be cool to someday have on your YouTube channel. Like I think it'd be cool if you can maybe someday have the actor who played Masked Rider on your show, because I'd be curious to see what he's been up to, because I don't know if he's still acting.
That was
What's that?
his name.
Oh, his name is Ted Jan Roberts. He acted. Masked Rider was another Saban show that I remember came out. It came out around the same time as Power Rangers and the other Saban shows.
And there was Beetleborgs as well. Big Bad
Beetle-
Beetle.
Big billboards, and also DR Troopers as well.
Yes. Oh, we should have Sarah.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking to her.
yeah. That's a good idea there, Peter. Thank you.
Yes.
No, anytime.
We get a lot of suggestions from our Patreon and YouTube channel members. They give us some really, really good suggestions on who to bring on the show and everything. And a lot of the content that we have too, with their skits and their, game shows and so forth. It's been really great. But thank you for that suggestion.
Anytime. Yes, anytime. And what was it like filming Power Rangers Turbo the movie? I'm just curious about that.
It was fun. We were really excited to be doing a big, blockbuster movie. But when we started filming it was very similar to how we filmed the show, actually. So other than things take a little bit longer with film, set up like that. And we were going to some different locations that we hadn't filmed before, because we always filmed in our studio and around Valencia in California. So we got to kind of go to different locations, which was exciting. And we had read-throughs, which we didn't have when we were on the show. We had stunt fighting rehearsals, and we got to work with different actors. So it was a really fun experience.
It was my first blockbuster movie. So even though it felt like an extension of the television show, the thought of it being a movie that's going to be in this, I'm going to have you hold this because my arm's about to fall off. Thank you. Thank you, arm. Feeling, knowing that I'm filming a feature film was just, I was so excited because I had never done anything like that. And then when I saw it on the big screen, I was like, oh my gosh, what a blessing to be a part of this. So, there were a lot of ups and downs during the filming. Within 6 weeks of the first filming, our director, David Winning, was fired and replaced with the executive producer. So there were a lot of adjustments that needed to happen, and not needed to happen, that did happen. But all in all, the experience was great. I wouldn't take it back. There were some really, really great scenes that the fans never got a chance to see because David Winning, who was the original director, a lot of what he had filmed was cut out of the movie.
Yeah.
And was it supposed to be, I keep hearing, was it originally supposed to be like 3 hours or initially? Or?
Yeah, it was long. It was really long. But, when they do movies, they do test audiences, and the audiences let them know what they like and don't like. And so that kind of determines the final cut, I guess.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I did like how it transitioned into the TV series. I thought that was brilliant. And I've seen Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie and Turbo, and I was telling this one of my friends, even though I like them both, I kind of favor the Turbo one a little bit more than the other one, because the first one was a little bit different, and it had it was completely separate from the show. It had different costumes and everything.
Yeah, it was a standalone movie as opposed to being connected to the show. And that was actually a lot of fans' criticism of the first movie. But I thought the first movie was great. They had a huge budget. They filmed in Australia. So they had a different experience to us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I asked David Yost this. He had me on his Instagram like 2 years back because he was really intrigued about this question. If you can pick any actor or actress to work with, who would you pick? Who would you like to work with?
Oh gosh, so many.
Yes.
I really love I'll give you my favorite actresses. I love Meryl Streep, Viola Davis, and Kate Blanchett, probably my top 3 actresses right now.
Okay.
Male actors. I love Robert De Niro. Who else do I love? Male actors. Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he's amazing. What about you?
Viola Davis, Denzel Washington.
Oh, Denzel Washington. Yes, for sure. He's up there.
I would like to just be a fly on the wall with Meryl Streep, just to see how she creates the characters. It would be great to be in her presence as well as Viola Davis. I just think that they're extraordinary actors. I cannot remember the gentleman's name, but he is in that new movie. It's Beast of...
Oh, Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts. He's the lead. He also did the one...
what's his name? Yeah, the English actor.
Yes, where he transformed into a woman.
The Danish girl.
He's extraordinary.
He's an incredible actor.
Such a great actor. There's so many really, really great actors that I just am like in awe of.
He also played Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything.
Yes. Yeah. He's so good.
Yes.
I would just love to see how some, operate and change in, and comedy wise, because those are dramatic actors to me. So comedy wise, Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah.
I love Will Ferrell. He makes me laugh.
I would want to act with Will Ferrell because I think our
hilarious.
comedy is very similar, and I think we would just have
Melissa
the
McCarthy.
greatest time. Melissa McCarthy. Well, I did work with her. But this was before she was, as big as she is. She was on. We did a Samantha Who, which is
Christina Applegate.
Thank you, Christina Applegate show. Years back, and I played her doctor, the one that diagnosed her, and Melissa McCarthy. That's when I met her for the first time. But since then she's taken off. I'd love to work with her. And also Saturday Night Live, I did a commercial with her, African American, Maya Rudolph. Yeah, so I worked with her briefly on a commercial, but she is just such a wonderful talent.
And the Bridesmaids.
Kate. Wait, no, she
not
wasn't
Kate McKinnon. Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig.
Those are all good choices, and I like Michael B. Jordan as well. I think he's a great actor.
I would not be able to concentrate.
Yeah, I'd probably be like,
what did you say? Sorry.
And Chris Hemsworth. I'm sorry.
Oh. Can you just flex your muscles? Or just
say my name one more
time. Let's see. And for Rhode Island Comic Con, I put your names in for suggestions to them so many times that I'm not sure if they're going to get back to me on that or not. So
thank you so much. You're so sweet. Welcome. Any other questions before we?
Well, if you both can subscribe to my channel, it'd be great, but no pressure if you don't want to.
Well, email us the name of your channel and the link. That makes it so much easier.
Sloop Dog.
Sloop Dog, he said. Well, can you email us the link? And I say that for a reason. When you look up the names, it's
several come up.
Yeah, and it doesn't quite.
I'll be happy to do that.
Thank you. We'd love to see.
Definitely. And thank you so much for taking time in your schedule to meet with me tonight.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Yes. Have a beautiful day.
You as well, okay?
Okay.
Bye, Peter.
Bye. Bye. I think we have to stop the recording.